Hello my chickens, I am so excited to show you this hack. It's not a problem that I suffer with, but it is a problem a lot of people do suffer with, and this does help to solve that problem, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So let's get stuck in, shall we? Hi my nail nesties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lou and I hope you're all chickety boo today. Right my chickens, let's get stuck into this. I'm so excited to show you. So I am using my, this was Shandy Pandy that I cut into Phyllis Flexi Fingers. Wait a minute, was it Phyllis Flexi Fingers? Yeah, that's what I've done in it. So I've got the thumb, and this is what it's all about, is this hack. And you will notice as well on the front of my thumbnail, I did think of, well, I was calling these Wednesdays, Technique of the Week Wednesday, but I've thought of a different little name for them, which fit a little bit better, I think, even though technique is a hack really. But and they're not all my hacks. Some of them are ones that I've come across, and this particular one, although I'm going to show you something that is mine as well, so there's a little bit extra with this one, but this particular one is something I've come across on Instagram or Pinterest, and I just thought, oh my goodness, I ain't seen anybody using this and I've got to show you guys. So I'm actually calling my Wednesdays now Whacky Hack Wednesday, and I thought that's proper me. So, and some of these hacks that I show you are a little bit wacky, so I thought that's what I'm going to call them now. So it's going to be my Whacky Hack Wednesdays, and this Whacky Hack Wednesday is all about the thumbnail. So let's get stuck in. So I've got some tips here. Now these are from Temu, they're not branded or anything like that, they're just stiletto tips, and I've got a number 4 out. Now I do have a tip that fits this nail, and majority of tips that I buy do fit my nails. However, there's a lot of ladies and gents out there who have the nails done when you can't find tips that do fit, and this could possibly solve the majority of your problems. If you want to do it this way, it can help. So I'm going to show you. So I've got a tip that I put on here just on my thumb, and I just pop it the other way around. It's a tip that I've just cut down and I pop it in that way. I don't glue it in or anything like that. I just pop that in like that, and that's how I do it, and just squidge it in. I want it go in this time. There we go, just for the base, so then I'm not ruining the finger, well, the thumb anyway. So I've got this tip here, and I purposely got a number 4 out because it doesn't fit, as you can see. It's not fitting. If I'll try and hold it still, so it's not fitting to that side there, as you can see, and it's not fitting to that side there, and it doesn't quite fit on the top either. If I move it down, yeah, it's not fitting. Basically, it doesn't fit, guys, does it? But watch this trick. Swear to God, I just think it's genius. It is genius. There's loads of different ways you can get about this, I know that, but I saw this one and thought I've got to show you guys. So all I'm going to do, let me first of all, I'm going to put some primer on this. Get my primer on, just because I'm going to stick to it. So, and I ain't filed it or anything, so it'll just help for it to stick, that's all. So I've put some primer on there. Let me get my glue ready. I'm going to use Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue. And I'm going to pop that in one of my little things here. Look, you can just about see it. I've got it in a position where it fits perfectly for me, so I don't want to move it. So I'm going to pop that in there, and that's what I got from the lovely Melody Susie. It's fabulous. I love it. So I've got that in there. And here I've got the tip. And guys, are you ready? All I'm going to do is cut down the top of this tip from the cuticle down about, not quite to where as you can see, the thingy part there. Don't know what to call it, if you know what I mean. I'm not doing it the whole way down the tip, just to there, look. So I've not done it quite down to that bit. And watch this. I'm not going to stick it yet. I'm going to do it in a minute. So I'm going to put the tip on there and press it. And it fits perfect. Look at that. You can have it higher up as well. I'll put my primer on Anta so it's sticking to the primer. You could have it higher up as well. It depends where you're wanting it. I'm going to do it a little bit further down because I'm going to blend it in. A bit like you blend a tip in, you know, when you're doing acrylics and what have you. So I'm going to get some glue in it, guys. There we go. Let's pop a bit of that on. I've not done it. I've just seen it and then thought, right. And then I'm just going to pop this on there. Let me get my lamp ready as well. I have to move it up here, my lamp. Get it ready. There we go. Got my lamp ready. Right, let me pop it on here now then for you. As you can see, it's fitting absolutely perfectly. Just holding that on there, I'm going to put it under the lamp. And there we are, guys. It's a perfect fit, look. Perfect fit. So I'm going to blend it in now. And I'll show you once I've blended it rather than spending, well, it won't take ages to be fair. I'm just going to blend the tip in. But I do take it out to do it, guys. So I'll get it blended and come back to you. Right, guys, I'm back and there you have it. Tip blended. Now I know that obviously because you put the slit down there, there's not going to be that build up. So you will need to put, depends what you want. If you're not wanting to keep them on long, then you can just put like a base coat on and you put your whatever design you want in on there. But you can also do the building up of it as well. But what I'm going to do is put a layer of base coat on there. And then I'm going to put my colour on, and I've got a little bit of something else to show you as well as that little hack, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put a base coat on, and then I'll put it in the lamp for 60 seconds and I'll come back to you guys. Right, that's in the lamp now, having a 60-second cure is that base coat, and I'm going to then go over it with this Miss Mississippi black that I've got here. I really like this, but there's a few blacks that I really like, but this was the first one I've just picked up, so I'm going to go over it with that, and then I'm going to do something with these two colours. So I've got, well, I'm saying these two colours, it isn't, it's just one colour. There's the black, and then I'm going to go in with this beautiful, what do they call this? It's there, look, platinum glitter champagne gold. So I'm going to use this for a little bit of a design, and it's I love this little trick that I've come upon. So yeah, I'm going to show you that with that colour, and I need a top coat, so I'm going to use my Venalisa top coat. So this has had its 60 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and put the black on it and come back to you guys. Right, guys, black applied, and I've given it a wipe as well, so it's looking a little bit dull. Really hope you guys are enjoying this video and enjoy my little, what are now my Whacky Hack Wednesdays. I am getting a lot of really good feedback from it. And like I say, some of the things are things that I come up with myself. And then some of the things are things that I, you know, when you're looking on Instagram and Pinterest and YouTube, and you see other things and you think, oh, I've not come across that, you know, with our little community that we have going on, and I want to share it and give it a go. If there's any that you think, I'd love Lou to give that a go, that you're thinking of doing one, but you want me to have a go at it, let me know. I'm going to do acrylic ones as well. I am going to be doing a little bit of practicing with acrylic, so there will be acrylic one on its way. I'm just going to try all sorts, really, to be honest with you. If there are things, I do love it when I see something that I hadn't seen before, and that's mainly what it's all about, really, so that I can share it with you guys in case you haven't seen it. Some of them you may have done, and I'm not saying I'll get them all bang on either. That's not what this is about. It's about me trying it. So I'm not saying they'll be perfect, guys, at all. It's just showing you the little techniques or the hacks that I found and giving them a go. And you you know, being here to share that with me and watch me do that. So yeah, if you are enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up, guys. Please hit that subscribe button. I still have a lot of people who watch my videos who aren't subscribed to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'm wanting to get to, I mean, you know, we all want to increase the subs, let's be honest. And I'm itching to get to that 1.5. I initially wanted to do it before Christmas, but that's not going to happen, which is fine. I completely get it. But yeah, as soon as I do that 1.5, I'm going to do a giveaway, international and UK. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button, guys. Give it a like and share as well, because I think this will be really handy for people. I mean, look at that. I mean, and like I say, you can do the build up, whatever you wanted. You wanted to make that strengthen that area kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with this now. So what I've got here is just to show, I'm going to cut these down actually. So I got myself a little notepad, like a notebook that had separate sections in it, and it dividers, that's the word I'm looking for. So this had a divider in it. This is a divider that was in one of those, and it had all the little perforations, you know, for it to clip in. So I've cut that off, and I've cut the little tab off, because I've done that book now. The writing in that, I used it for work, and all the pages were full, and I've got rid of it all now. And I thought these will come in handy, and it's going to certainly come in handy for, you know, a bit like you having a palette kind of thing. So that's what I'm using it for. I've got quite a few of them, so if they get a bit too grubby, I can just throw them away. So I'm going to use it for this purpose. Like I said, I think I need to cut them down. I have wiped them. They do look a bit like they're unclean, but I will give it another little bit of a wipe. There's a bit of black on there, look. But I'm not too bothered about that. So I'll give it a little bit of a wipe though. So I am going to go in here. You're going to wonder what I'm doing, but it will make sense. Right, so I'm going to go in here with this Venalisa top coat, and I'm going to go straight on here. I want to make a bit of a rectangular shape. Let me put it in my little thing there, look. I've only just started using this, so, and my goodness me, it's brilliant. Love it. Because I'm always knocking me. Now I want to do this quite thin actually. I'm putting a little bit too much on, so I'm going to spread it out a little bit. Don't want it thick. At all. Try and thinning it out a little bit. Right, that's about right. I'm going to put that in the lamp, and I'm only going to do it for about 30 seconds, guys. You'll see why, but I'm going to do it for 30 seconds. What I will say as well, guys, I do have membership as well on my channel. I have level 1 and level 2. So I have level 1 Feathered Friends and level 2 Chick Chat members. In my, you'll see a little join actually if you're doing it on an iPad. There's a little join button, and you can click in there and have a look what's going on. Like I said, there are some extras that are not written on there, but there is the join tab on there if you want to join my Cluck Club, and I'd love to have you in the coop. That would be lovely. I have had some new members lately. I've had some members that have left, and that's absolutely fine. I completely get it, guys, honestly. I really do. It's difficult, and especially this time of year, so I completely get that. But yeah, I'd love to have you in the coop, guys. Right, let's get on with this. So I've put the top coat on there, and there's a reason why it's a top coat that I've put on. But I am going to go over this top coat now, and I'm going to do it with the one that I showed you, the Platinum Glitter Champagne Gold. So put that in my little stand. And I'm going to do this a thin coat as well. Or as thin as I can get it, but keeping the sparkle. And the sparkle in this is absolutely beautiful. I need to get a silver one. I desperately need to get a silver one of these, actually. Because it's absolutely gorgeous. I just absolutely love it. And I'm not right a gold person, but it's a champagne gold, so it's right subtle, isn't it? It's not like an in-your-face yellow gold. I'm not into yellow gold thing. But this is beautiful, this champagne gold. Right, try and thinning it out, but I don't want it patchy. think I actually did it for too long. That I think I did it for 65. I'm going to have to see how it goes. I think I was too busy yabbering. Right, I'm going to put that in the lamp, and I'm just going to put that in for 45 seconds, guys. I might have done the other one too long, but we'll see. I will soon find out, and you'll know what I mean when I come to soon finding out. So I've had to put that on a 60, but I need to watch out for it being on 45. So I only have a 30 and a 60 on that lamp. But what I'm going to use, I don't want to show you yet. I'll wait until that comes out, so I'll be back to you in a tick. And I did go over, guys. Let's see how we get on. So I want to peel this off of here now. And it should peel off really easily. And it is quite, I need it to be pliable. Oh, what I haven't done is wiped it, guys. I should have wiped it before I peeled it off. So let me give it a wipe, because obviously it's got the colour on it. So I do need to give it a bit of a wipe. So the reason why I put the top coat on the underneath is because I don't want it, I'm going to be picking it up like this, and there's something I'm going to be doing it with, and I didn't want it tacky on the other side. So that's why I put top coat on the underneath. But I did it really thin because I need this to be thin for what I'm going to do next. So a little while back, I bought something from Temu, and I don't think I've actually used them yet. I think I might have shown them in the video, obviously, and shown them in practice with some paper, but I've not actually used them for anything to do with my nails. And fortunately, I've got one that's got a tree on it. And it's these. And I've got a few, maybe four, I think I've got about 5 of them, and one with hearts on as well. And the little, what you call it, you know, to cut shapes, shape cutters. So I thought, I'm going to put some of this on a, make it thin, you know, and you know what I mean, to do this. And then see if my shape cutters will cut it. But I think I've done this a little bit too long, so I did have a practice to see if it would work, to see if these would work, because they're only cheapies from Temu, and it did work. But I think I've done it, so I think I might have done this a little bit too long, but let's give it a go and let's see. And hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, that it will work. And it doesn't just snap. That's the thing, you see. That's why I needed it to be pliable. But let's have a look. There we go. It's done it. Look at that. So I could actually put a few of these in a little tub and keep them. You know, make a few of them up for nails and do different colours, all sorts, as long as you get it thin. So what I intended to do, which I don't think I did, so the first coat was a top coat that I put on here, really thinly, and I only I intended to cure it for 30 seconds. I think I did put it in for 60, but I intended it to be 30 seconds. And then I put the colour coat that I'm wanting on. So I put that champagne gold. I wanted it sparkly because I'm going to be putting it on a black nail. And I put that on as thin as I could and just cured that for 45 seconds. Well, it should have been 45, but I ended up doing it for 55, guys. But it still worked, as you can see. So, yeah, so I've got my little Christmas tree there, and I'm going to do a little love heart as well. So you better do a big sheet of this kind of thing, or a few sheets of different colours, and pop them in a little pot, and you can reuse them then. But it's nice because I've got to use these. I ain't got to use them yet, so let's hope this one works as well. Yes! I love them! Look! Right, I'm going to be careful picking them up. Where's my picker-upper? What have I done with my picker-upper? I don't know what I've done with it. Doobie-doobie-doo. Where's my picker-upper? There we are. I found it. So here, look. Look. How fabulous is that? Right, anyway, so got my picker-upper. Move them to one side. So I'm going to put, I think I'll just put a base coat on here. And then pop them on and zap it for 60 seconds and then put a top coat on. I'm not here to do a fancy design again. This is all about the little hacks that I'm sort of picking up or thinking of myself, which is what I've done with this one. And I'm glad I have, because I can use them now. Well, you just don't get around to using half your stuff you get, do you? And I want to start using them. And I guess this Whacky Hat Wednesday is a time that I can start using them now, isn't it? Doing some wacky things with them. So there we go. So that's just a base coat on there. And I'm going to pop these on. And hopefully they'll go on all right. So I'll put the... I'm not really bothered. I'm just going to put one at the top. Up there. And one... And I'll put that one on an angle there. And like I say, I wanted it to be pliable so that I could stick them down and they want to... You know, not going to stick up anywhere. Give it a full 60. Fabulous. And I love finding other purposes for things. I just love it. I'm going to cut this up because it is a little bit big. So I'm just going to crop it in half. Where's my bigger scissors? I can't find out, you know. I don't know why. I'll just cut it in half. And then when they get too grubby, just throw them away. I've got a load of them. Where's my others? There, look, different colour ones. Fabulous. I love finding, repurposing things. Look at that. I'll give that 60-second cure, guys, and then come back to you. Right, guys, there we have it. So that's the little shapes that I've popped on top of it. I think it's fab. I'm so chuffed because I can get to using these now, and I've got some other shapes as well. And I did initially get them thinking that I can use them for different kinds of materials, which I could do. I've got some paper, and I would be able to encapsulate that, but I've just not got around to doing it. And then when I thought of doing this showing you this thumbnail hack, of being able to get a size to fit, which I just think it's brilliant. I do think it's brilliant. Let me know what you think about that, guys. I just thought, what else can I do? And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do that with these and do a Christmas tree and a love heart. Why not? And make it a bit glitzy with the champagne gold. But you can use any colour. Just make sure that you do it thinly and then it's not too brittle. You don't want the piece that you're making to be brittle, because otherwise when you go and cut it, if you do have these, you might not have any. You might want to cut a shape out or whatever. But if it is too brittle and you do have some shapes like this, then it'll just crack it and it won't form the actual shape that you're wanting. And so that's why I didn't give it the full, you know, the full 60-second cures, or attempted not to give the full 60-second cures. But yeah, there we have it, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this Wacky Hack Wednesday. Let me know what you think, guys. Please take care, everybody. And like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.